Hey folks, welcome back to Around the Yard. Back in the wood yard with the 17VS-C. We're gonna keep splitting boiler wood. I got a new IBC tote up here. Take you guys along, making those big pieces. Trying to figure out what's gonna be useful and not. So some of this stuff I can already tell is probably too far gone, but I wanna break it up and just see how it works with the 17VS. Then we also have some oak that isn't quite past its prime yet, so we're going to split off some of those pieces and get them down to kind of nice 4x4, maybe 5x5 pieces. We've got an IBC tote here off to my right that we're going to load those into. So that'll be wood furnace wood, hopefully at the end of this year, maybe early next winter. And then everything that's going into the IBC tote is going to go for kind of a clearance sale firewood. You know, it's got to get burned up. It's probably, you know, outdoor fire pit wood, campfire wood, but it's not going to be bundle grade. It's just going to be to get rid of it. So if anybody's interested in that, I'll have a lower quality campfire wood, or we'll just throw it in the trailer and haul it off to the dump. So, but yeah, we're going to get splitting here. Going to get this thing fired up, and we got a pretty good size round here. So let's get her started. Let it prime. It's got that electronic throttle, so I can just push a button over here. All right, guys, a couple things I want to quick show you here as we're wrapping this video up. We got a nice piece of, I think it's black walnut, and it's probably about 21 inches tall. So what I'm running into is it's not going to fit underneath the single knife. Let's try that again. All right. So for all of you folks that think that a vertical splitter doesn't create any, let's try that again. All right, for those of you that don't think a vertical splitter creates any trash or slash, we haven't moved this since it got dropped off. We've probably done a cord or two. Need to figure out what we actually ran through this, but probably about 6 IBC totes. Granted, I've been running some less than desirable rounds through it, trying to get this boiler wood cleaned up, and that's where a lot of this is coming from. But it isn't nothing. This is easily as much as what gets outputted by the box wedge. But again, we go back to, if you put quality in to any of these machines, you get quality out. So, but getting back to the point at hand here, I've got a nice piece of black walnut here on the 17VS-C, and it's probably about 21 inches, 20 and a half inches. It's just tall enough that it doesn't fit underneath the single knife here. So I'll bring you in close and kind of show you that. But yeah, here, let's try this. All right, so here's what I'm running into. It's like a ½ inch too high on this back side, so I can get it just underneath on here, but because I didn't cut it square, you know, this is running into the side ears here. So we're going to try and do, and you guys got to remember that all your machines are capable of this. If I drop the round down on its side, this is still going to split. We have a little less control about which way it's going to go, but this is a pretty safe option, I think. We're going to fire the machine up and give this a shot. So, and you saw me do that a little bit with that last piece of oak too, where the grain is really twisted. Lay the piece on its side like this and you can take bites off of it. So there you go. That worked pretty slick. Didn't fit underneath here, but worked really well. This is going to go now in the good basket. So we got, I don't know, 7-8 pieces of black walnut. they'll fit in my wood furnace. So I think I've told you guys I've got a wood furnace in the basement, and it'll run 28-inch pieces front to back. So I've always kind of said, well, if it fits, it splits. How's school?
Good.
That's good.
That's a lot of wood.
Yep. All right, folks, that's going to wrap up this episode of Around the Yard. Thanks for sticking with me. Hope you learned something on laying rounds on their side, but it was good to get through more of this boiler wood, and we got almost a full tote that's going to be usable. We're probably going to have 2 totes of kind of boiler wood or junk wood that we got to get rid of. So I might throw that on Marketplace. It's still burnable. It's just not as desirable as bigger pieces, obviously. So something that you can do with this VS-C, you can make boiler wood, really ugly stuff. You can make good stuff for your wood furnace or your wood stove. You can make bundle grade firewood down to, as small as you trust yourself with. We also have a whole bunch of cookies here behind the camera that we're going to do some mini firewood splitting with hopefully this weekend. So you guys will see those videos continue to roll out on the 17VS-C until we got to give it back to Wolfe Ridge. So at any rate, I hope you guys have a great day around the yard, and we'll catch you on the next one.